Yo, hello guys. So today I'm going to share my opinion on this new Shining Stars pack. Okay, so we have 21 players in this pack, so not sure whether you should spin for them or not because there's a lot of duds here. Right, so we're going to go through those duds first. The 4-star cards. Okay, so for the first one, if you like the players, then okay. But Campbell here is a winger, but he do not have pinpoint crossing, so he can cross. His passing is quite low, so yeah, it's more of a shooter, I guess. So if you want to put him as a crosser here, even if you increase the passing a lot, still not reaching 80, so you need at least 80 lofted pass if you want to play crossing. So if you want to like reduce a little bit on the other stats, it's okay, but I don't know, I don't think he's a good player for first 11 5-star team, but 4-star may be decent enough. But he's more of a scorer here, shooting 75 with curl 80, decent speed. Yeah, it's a winger, cut inside and shoot the ball. He is left-footed or right-footed? Left-footed. So yeah, on the right wing, left-footed, cut inside, curl is 80. Finesse shot is quite good in version 2.3. So good enough for a 4-star team, but not good enough for a 5-star team. So that's one dot out of 21. So it depends on you guys if you want to spend to gamble in this pack or not. And then we have another dot. I mean, Abubakar is quite a good player in real life, so it's a bit frustrating for him to have this card because I thought he's going to have at least a what's it called, chip shot control, but his player skills here not that good for CF. Fighting spirit decent, at least a first time shot. Heading, yeah, not much for a goal poacher here, but he does have a decent stats for a 4-star card. The dribbling is 80, finishing 80, speed is 80, acceleration 80. Yeah, a decent stats for a goal poacher. He's a good card but lacking the play skills. Unwavering form though, so decent enough player. Can be like a sub for your 5-star team, but for a 4-star team is going to be quite good. And then we have a Sutar here. He's a unique player because he's quite tall here, 198 cm, but he does not have enough player skills for center back. Decent enough stats, decent enough speed, but maybe because of his height, he will be a bit slow, a bit clunky. So maybe you need to drop down his defending a little bit, maybe something like that, and then increase the dex a little bit. Okay, but I'm not sure because I haven't played with a 200 cm center back, man. So yeah, I have to try him out. So this is a unique. So if you got him, it's okay. It's not really a dud. It's okay, but probably you won't use him because there are a lot of other better defenders. But it's going to be fun to use a 200 cm center back. And then the next one, we have a shorter center back. Itanan Padu here is 183 cm. But the player skills, yeah, no blocker. Errors are pretty good for short player. It's a 4-star card. Decent enough defensive stat and decent enough speed. Not decent, good speed actually, 80. 75 is decent, but 80 is quite good for center back. Ball control 70, good enough passing here. Can play as DM and right back. He's decent but not good enough for short center back. You ideally want someone like Kunde or Timber. So yeah, he can compete with them. Okay, so that's 4 dots almost, not including Sutar. So that's 17 pick that you have. And then we have another dot because this card we already have the 4-star nominating contract. It's actually the same card, except this one is a deep lying forward. But deep lying forward, you want at least a one-touch pass or a true pass, some kind of a passing skill. Yeah, it's unfortunate. But having a Marsilton and double touch is quite good for a deep lying forward. But lacking that passing skill. But weighted pass, small if you play him a little bit deeper. But yeah, with an inconsistent form, it's better to use this one, the whole player. He's more of a scorer actually, this Kudus. If you play him as AMF, CMF, it's quite good. His stat is not as good as this Goal Poacher CF Play of the Month, as I said in the Golden Boy video. But it's decent enough, better than this one. So this is another dot. So 5 dots so far out of 21. So I'm not sure whether I recommend you guys to spin for this. And then the next one we have Mitrovic. This one is a bit unique too because he's quite tall and big. But he's more of a CF who heads the ball. And we have a couple of good players to head the ball. And we already have Caller from the eFootball points shop, right? And if his form is unwavering, he will be quite good. But with standard form, yeah, I don't think you want to go for him unless you're a Fulham fan. This stat is more balanced, but if you want to go like a full header, because his passing is not that good here, dribbling is not that good. So ideally, because he's a fox in the box, ideally you just want to get the ball to him and then pass to the other guy. You do not want to dribble much with him. So yeah, a bit tough to use him with a low pass stats here. Decent finishing, but if he's a goal poacher, then okay. So goal poacher is okay, no need for low pass. Can just focus on giving a true pass to him and then cross the ball to him. But as a fox in the box, you want to be a little bit nimble, being able to dribble or pass the ball. But yeah, if he has a one-touch pass, then it's okay. But he doesn't have that, so I think this is a dead card. Even though the stats is a lot better than the base card, obviously. So only if you're a Fulham fan, it's a win. A Serbian. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 stats so far. And then we have, yeah, it's because of the 4-star. The 4-star card is not that good for this one. And then we have the 5-star card. 5-star card is better here. Christian Eriksen already 2 cards. The nominating contract and the midfielders, marvelous midfielders. The marvelous midfielders are better because the stats here is almost the same, but the marvelous one has a lot more levels, 33, so plus 7 more levels. So, but the main difference here is the orchestrator and creative playmaker. But I think this is a good card if you're a Manchester United fan. He can play at a lot of position. Having that, I think he does have one-touch pass here, but it's not shown. So yeah, I think it's a good card as a passer. If you play like a meta formation, ping pong the ball, so it's very good. And then we have Gakpo here. Gakpo, this one another unique card because this one is a goal poacher instead of the other. This one is a cross specialist. I do have him. I played with him before in my previous series. His scores, he contributed scores, he gave assist. This cross specialist card. But out of all this one, the play of the week card is the best one in terms of stats. Yeah, this one is the best one. But I think he can work quite well as a goal poacher because he's quite tall. And then he does have double touch. This card is a prolific winger. Yeah, but this card is better in terms of stats. So this one, ideally you just want to focus on the offensive awareness here. So just focus more on giving a true pass to him. If you want to play him as a CF. But he can be built as this prolific winger if you want to play him on the left wing. Still okay. But he is right-footed. Unwavering form. He is a good player. 190. Or maybe you can sacrifice a little bit of the offensive awareness for aerial strength to get his header a little bit higher. But yeah, this stat is not as good. This one is better. I would say it's decent. Not good, not bad. Decent for this card. And then we have Richarlison. This one is another deep lying forward. Not good in my opinion. Like what's it called? For a deep lying forward like Kudus there, you do not have a one-touch pass or passing skills. I don't think it's quite good enough for a deep lying forward. His other cards are prolific winger and goal poacher, so that is better. Even the player of the week is okay. Thoughts in the box is okay. At least he can dribble if he can't pass. But deep lying forward, at least if he can head the ball, it's decent. But this is, I think, the better card, the prolific winger card, or this Everton card, goal poacher. But I think most people who buy coins, who spend in this game, already have his card, the Brazilian pack for Neymar, right? Yeah, he's decent. He's a decent player. Standard form though, so decent player, not a win, not a loss. And then we have Perisic here. Perisic, quite nice to have because of the super sub. The main difference between the, what's it called? The nominating card and the nation card is the playing style. This one is creative playmaker instead of whole player. I think being a creative playmaker make it more effective for a wider player. Okay, if you want to play through the middle, then this card is better, the whole player. But for a winger, then creative playmaker should be better. He does have pinpoint crossing. Weak foot usage is very good. Accuracy is good. Form is standard though, but it's okay because he's a super sub. Yeah, he's a super sub for your crosser. Like if you have Beckham, you can sub him in. But Beckham can play full time. Like if you have Di Maria or Ziyech, you can sub him in second half. A decent card to have, this one. A unique card for sure. Can play both sides with good weak foot and can cross the ball with pinpoint crossing. Having super sub. Good card to have. Unique card. And then this De Paul is almost similar to the Argentina pack card. So he's a good player. He can cross the ball, pinpoint crossing. Can give through pass if you want to play through the middle. Yeah, decent card. Good card to have if you do not have him already, because quite a lot. Okay, he does have unwavering form. Yeah, he is a good player. He's a good card. And then we have Hakimi. This one is unique because of the offensive fullback. So he's more of a crosser here. Very good player to have. The only downside here is the standard form. Yeah. That's the main reason I do not use. I do have his base card here. His stat is quite good, but because of his form. Good weak foot usage. Yeah. As a fullback finisher, I think this is better. Yeah, this card is a lot better than this one, but it's decent enough. Maybe as a sub here. And then Sommer. Sommer is a bit short though. But compared to the previous nominating contract card, not much different. Yeah, not much different here. +3 awareness, -2 reflex. Good card to have, like if you just put 888, right? Just make it like that. Good reflex, but a bit, because he's a bit short and reach is quite low, jump quite high. I mean, he's good. He's good. It's okay. Good to have. But he does have, yeah, if you already have this one, a lot of dupe actually. I think this pack is for newcomers actually. a good pack for newcomers. But for those who already played for quite some time, yeah, don't spin, man. Especially if you already spent for the nation pack, because from now on we're going to go through the nation pack. Obviously, Argentina pack. Obviously, you already bought them for Messi, right? And then we already have Richarlison for Neymar. And then Griezmann is almost similar to the France pack in terms of stats. Almost similar here, just -1. But this card is a creative playmaker instead of a whole player, okay? So they both have super sub compared to this deep line forward card. I think it's, yeah, you can follow this play of the week card to upgrade him. It's almost similar thing. But this card should be better, the play of the week card. This one you can like focus more on others. But Griezmann is a very good card. As you can see there, all almost all above 80. So only the speed, yeah, he's still a bit slow, but it's okay. He's decent enough. With double touch, you can still dribble, pass through defenders, even though he's a bit slow. Just to bypass defenders, then give a true pass or give a curl shot, because his shooting is not that bad. 81 finishing there, curl 84. Yeah, he can cross the ball too, and he can play at both sides. So good player to have in your team. If you play like on the right side, you can cut inside to shoot. If you play on the left side, you can cross the ball. If you play in the middle, he is a whole player. But this one is not a whole player though. So in my opinion, this card is better, the France pack card. But this can work. This is decent enough. And then we have Bruno. And one thing is Griezmann is unwavering form. So he is better than Bruno here because Bruno is standard form. I do have his play of the week card. Stats wise is very good. But because of that standard form, man, he's always on the down form. So this kind of cards, standard form cards, is better if you, when the seasons start, when the season is going on, where the form is updated. So Bruno is a bit inconsistent. Sometimes on the B form, sometimes on A, sometimes C. Yeah, depends on how well he performs. But a very good card to have. Look at that passing stats. Yeah, he's kind of like similar to Griezmann there, but he does not have double touch. He have Marcel turn instead. But almost similar card to Griezmann, but right-footed. But standard form. That's the main difference. So this card is creative playmaker too instead of whole player. I think the standard card is whole player. I think Bruno better as whole player playing in the middle, but playing as a right wing is okay too, having that pinpoint crossing. But I think he's lacking the speed to be a winger. Now that's the main weakness for this card. And then we have Rudiger. So this pack is okay if it only have like 10 players, 10 cards in them. Because if you do not want to buy the nation pack, right? If you do not want to buy the Portugal pack for Bruno, or France pack for Griezmann, or German pack for Rudiger, then you can try to spin for this to get them, because they're actually the best player inside the pack. So yeah, Rudiger, very good center back, probably the best destroyer, non-legend. Okay. So this is almost similar to the Nation pack. -1 defensive awareness, +3 aggression. Almost similar with similar levels, 18. So yeah, very good card to have, Rudiger. This is definitely a win if you got Rudiger. Only if you do not buy the German pack yet. And then Valverde here, he's quite decent as a CM. Here his play of the week card. As you can see, decent speed. Not decent, quite good actually. But this is the wing card. You can follow this actually. I think it's possible. Decent ball control. He's a box to box, this one, right? Yeah. For box to box, it's quite good with finishing. Usually box to box do not have a good finishing, but it's decent enough. And great stamina too. Have a interception through passing. Yeah, it's more of attacking what do you call, box to box. Decent enough to have. And then this is the card that you want actually, Bellingham, if you do not have the England pack yet. So yeah, I think this card this pack is good if you do not buy the Nation pack. You do not want to invest in Nation pack. But there's a lot of duds. That's the main thing. Oh man, I probably won't spend. If only they give like a free chance, you know, give like a good gesture. It's a holiday season, right? Bellingham, I think, is probably the best box to box in the game because of his height, 186 there, having double touch, interception. I think he does have one touch pass. It's just not shown here. Need to be updated. I think he does have one touch pass because I really want him because of his one touch pass. I was looking for box to box with one touch pass. I think one of those who have them is Bellingham here. So very good player to have. Can play a lot of position. Can play as SS. Like if you like to play like a meta formation ping pong player. So one touch pass is very important. So you can put him at SS, or a bit flexible here, kind of like Pellegrini in my opinion. Quite tall. Pellegrini I think is 1.8 something too. But Pellegrini is a whole player. Can play at SS too. So good player to have, Bellingham. You can see the stats. It's almost 80, but yeah, you can see the finishing stat there, 76. Good defensive stats. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Unwavering form. Weak foot is good too. This is definitely the win of this pack. And then we have a unique card, Rodri. This one is the one that you want actually. Yeah, this is a unique card, man. You cannot compare to the other Rodri because he's a center back. Almost similar stats to the, what's it called? The Spain card, the national pack. But the nation pack have lowest stats, -2 here. So this card has better stats. But for the thing is, the Spain pack is Anchorman. This one is CB. Yeah, the main thing is he's jumping here. A bit low, so you might want someone who's tall to pair up with him. But it's decent enough. As a center back, if you play like possession game, it's good. You have all the passing skills here. Yeah, it's good. It's good. A unique card. A win for sure. And then the best card in this pack is Courtois. Courtois is Courtois, and this one has a 90 play style. So yeah, one of the best goalkeeper. So definitely a win. So this one almost similar to the Belgium pack. I think most players won't be buying the Belgium pack. So yeah, go for him if you want to spin for this pack. Very good card. The previous card is better, but playing style. The playing style is the main difference. I mean, the standard cards, you can get better stats, but you have to sacrifice the flexibility. So you just can only focus on one play style. So this one is decent enough. You can like get all of them above, what is it called? Above 85. Something like that. So you have 85 plus. If it is on the, what's it called? Good form, unwavering form, right? So +1 each. Because he's quite tall. Yeah, compared to Chesney here, Chesney jumping is a bit higher. But Chesney goalkeeping stats a bit lower. So almost similar, I guess. But he's a defensive goalkeeper. Chesney is offensive. So if you have both of them, you can just rotate them. But yeah, as I said, it's all about the performance in real life because the updated rating, right? Life form rating. So yeah, a lot of duds. half maybe, half good, half bad. I won't spin, but I would like to have at least one, you know, just to see what kind of luck I have, just with a free chance deal. But to spend 100 coins, the only player that I want here is actually Bellingham. If I got Rodri, I'm happy. If I got Courtois, I can upgrade my base card, Courtois. Valverde isn't enough. Rudiger already have from German pack. Bruno already have from the Portugal pack. Griezmann already have from the France pack. Sommer isn't enough, but I think not a lot, maybe some of you already have him from the nominating contract. Hakimi is decent to have, but with the standard form, probably won't use him much. And the current meta usually will play with defensive fullback, so Pavard will be there. Free Pavard nonetheless. De Paul already got him from Argentina. Perisic, I would like to have Perisic, a super sharp crosser. Good to have. Richarlison already have from Brazil. Gakpo already have two. And I think a lot of players have got him during the play of the month with the 5-star nominating contract. Eriksen good to have. And then we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's, yeah, man, it's tough, man, to spin for this. If there are Messi in here, I think probably players will spin for this. But no, in my opinion, no, man. So yeah, let me know in the comment section whether you'll be spinning for this, and let me know who you got. I mean, you can spend like 20 to 21 spin, right? To 2.1k coins. That's like $20. So yeah, I think it's better to just go for 2 packs. Maybe just go for the Belgium pack to get Courtois, and then you have some decent player. You can get KDB instead of the other duds here. Or you can go for the Spain pack to get Rodri if you want. And then you can have like Gavi, not Gavi, what's it called? Padri. Or you can go for England pack, or if you want to get Bellingham, then you can get a lot of good players in there. Kane. You can go for German pack if you want to get Rudiger. You can have like Kimmich. Sule is decent too. And then Portugal pack, you can get Ronaldo and a lot of good players too in Portugal pack. Cancelo. So yeah, it's a bit tough, man, to suggest spinning for this if you only one player. If you do not mind, if you like a new player, then okay, it's a good win, half. But for most of you guys who already played this for quite some time, you probably already have the play of the week card. Maybe this one or this one. And then Bruno, there's a ton. I think for the Europeans, you have this card, right? The Bruno Cup. And this one obviously already have the nominating contract, the best 5-star in that pack. Valverde, there's some, yeah. There's a lot of chances already. So a bit tough to suggest. Yeah, so no guys, don't spin. Konami, do better, man. Do better. This card is almost the same. It's for newcomers. It's for newcomers. Alright, so it's a bit dark here. Yeah, it's almost 7 o'clock. With that, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.